Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Blood Feud for the Final Feud, presented by New England Wrestling Alliance. Once again, I'm Adam, and I'm alone.
10, 9,
8,
7,
6,
5, 4,
3, 2.
Blood Feud!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and kick off this show with some amazing singles action. And coming out first, we have TJ Ghost, one of Biff's boys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
That's right, it is scheduled for one fall.
From your darkest fears, weighing in at 345 pounds, the Ghost.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming to the ring, and 2 weeks ago, he had an amazing match with PJ DeSilvio. And tonight, it's not going to be a rematch. No, instead, Grimelick has stepped up and challenged the Ghost to see if he can, avenge the loss that PJ had. It kind of seems to be a bit of a theme regarding their tag team. PJ either loses or gets destroyed by somebody who cheats. And Grimelick comes in afterwards, a week or so later, and tries to win back that honor that PJ had lost previously. But the Ghost doesn't care. He's just here for a fight. The silent member of the group for Biff's boys. Let's go ahead and bring out his opponent, Grimelick, that crazy, crazy Russian bear.
And his opponent,
Oh, PJ's the one coming out first.
and representing weapons of mass destruction from Concord, New Hampshire, weighing in at 325 pounds, Kitty Love.
That's right. That's right, Earl. You are into it tonight. This hot crowd we have here in Worcester. Yes, Earl, you know we are going to get him tonight. Grimelick versus TJ Ghost with PJ DeSilvio at ringside to make sure there's no funny business. Actually, I don't know why PJ's been brought in to be at ringside, but, where Grimelick goes, PJ's known to be there too. And vice versa between the two of them. But we've got Ghost versus the Russian Bear. Let's get on. Immediately, Ghost goes right for the big DDT, working over the upper body of Grimelick. Right to kidney shot. Is he choking him? Why isn't the ref doing anything about that? Gloats to the audience while Grimelick is stuck on the ground. Slings Grimelick to the far corner. Slowly approaches him. Huge hammer strikes. Over and over again. Grimelick falls down in the corner, and then in the knee. Working that upper body again. Left hand out of nowhere. Grimelick has not had a single moment of any offense at this point. Ghost throws him to the outside. PJ comes over, picks up Grimelick, who gets a huge elbow strike from the top rope. I don't think that was in the plan for PJ, but Grimelick finally gets a reversal off, and he's reversed by the Ghost. Jawbreaker from Grimelick. Body shot. They lock up on the outside. Strikes back and forth. Big backbreaker. The ref reaches 4 on the countout. Will they be able to get back in time? Ghost sends Grimelick back in and follows right after him. Gets him back to his feet. Knocks it in and sidewalk slam. Gives PJ a little bit of a stink eye there. There's Grimlock to the far side, far corner, and a big boot. Calls for the audience to get on their feet. Some of them don't follow the directions. Overhand rights. Sends Grimlock back down to the floor, to the mat. Ghost gets right up into PJ's face, who backs out of it smartly. He doesn't want to get Grimlock disqualified. Grimlock gets caught and rock bottom. TJ fixes his gloves and calls for the choke slam. But Grimlock does not respond. Locks in that choke slam. Brings him to the corner. Up and down. Calls for the choke slam a second time in a row. But he decides not to go for it. Grimlock strikes back, locks in. Oh my God, package pile driver this early. He hasn't had much for offense, but he hits that huge pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just a 2 count. Grimlock demands that the ref count a little bit faster next time. Grimlock drags. Oh, that's what he was doing. Setting up that big hammer fist. It's a ham hock. Misses the lariat. TJ comes up behind him. Slams him down back first. Puts the boots to him while he's down. Ghost doesn't care. Oh, he gave PJ the stink eye again in the middle of this match. I don't think he's completely into this right now. Ooh. Sit out body slam. Grimlock starts working over the neck and head. You know what? He's going for any limb he can get his hands on. Slow and methodical, but Ghost just continues to keep coming back. And Grimlock is done. He just throws Ghost across the ring. Huge European uppercut. And shoulders in the corner. Pulls him up and, oh, yes. Ghost's back must be feeling some pain by this point. Again, Grimlock sets up the pile driver, but Ghost powers out of it. Ghost calls for what is this, the third time this match he's called for the choke slam, and this time he receives an elbow from Grimlock, who goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, kick out. Almost a 3 count. Grimlock is really not happy about that. Working over the neck of Ghost once again. Sit out slam. Huge knee to the bridge of Ghost's nose. Ghost starts to fight back. Backbreaker. Calls that the lumbar adjuster. Nobody's going to remember these names. It's okay. Strikes back and forth. Oh, Grimlock just will not stop. Oh, huge knee strike. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And your winner, Grimlock, the Russian Bear. PJ DeSilvia will be proud of him for pulling out the win. Congratulations, you crazy Russian Bear. You're just there to make sure that PJ's honor is kept Wow, the Ghost on the outside, he is unhappy with the results, but he's not going back to cause any ruckus, if you will. All right, it's time for our second match of the card. Again, we have more singles action. This has actually been a match that these two have danced around each other for quite some time. After both of them having, matches with the Llama, where Baki got a win. The Reaper was demanding rematch after rematch after rematch. Baki has said that the reason for tonight's match is that if the Reaper had not taken the pin last week, Baki could have won that match, pushing himself closer to the main event picture. But instead, we're going to have the Llama in the main event, and Baki is blaming all of that on the Reaper. So he's calling him out here. He wants a one-on-one match. Both men are definitely planning to go the distance. Baki refused to speak to pretty much anyone backstage before this match, really only giving whispered responses to Oma. And the Reaper, for a guy who has taken loss after loss after loss in the over the past, he's out here with a way more attitude than he should be right now. I mean, he lost to the Llama. He has an 0-4 record against the Llama. There is no reason for him to be hyped up like this. Is Baki just floating in the corner over on the side there? Baki is so hyped up for this that he's physically floating outside the ring right now. And the Reaper is completely unimpressed by it. Both Slender and Fear notice, and they just decided to back off. A floating Baki is not a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. Not if you're his opponent. But we've got Baki Hanma and the Reaper going at it. Oh, Reaper misses with the Superman punch, and he's taken over for a slam by Baki, who just outpowers him. The Reaper fights back, sweeping the legs of Baki, picks him back up to a vertical base. But wow, back and forth this action goes, ladies and gentlemen. Strikes from the Reaper, missed, and a huge lariat from Baki. Reaper rolls back to his feet, striking, catching Baki in a spinning slam of some sort. Comes to the second rope, dives off. I don't know if he connected with Baki or if Baki just fainted. I'm not entirely sure, but looks like the Reaper is coming out on top in this situation. Gets Baki to his feet. Military press into a power slam. Oh, that lower back. The Reaper just shows off beast mode. Baki is taking damage right now. Strike after strike. Sent to the far corner. Reaper catches up to him. Gets him up to the top rope. Strike to the back. Another strike to the back. Both men are up on the second rope. And Exploder suplex from the second rope, ladies and gentlemen. Reaper is hyped up, and Baki is here for business. Takes him over for one. Takes him over for two. Locks in that suplex, and that's the third one, ladies and gentlemen. Reaper spits at the audience. That is completely against every CDC guideline right now. Baki sweeps the leg on the Reaper and locks in an ankle lock. Reaper, it looks like he might give up. No, he swings through and kicks Baki back. Back at fast hands from Baki. He was not going to be deterred. Both men back to a vertical base. Baki with a series of strikes there. Walking the Reaper around. Leans him up against the ropes. Reaper sends Baki over the top rope. Onto the apron. And DDT on the hardest part of the mat. And then tells him to suck it. Fear's coming over just to make sure everything is on the up and up. And Slender comes over just to check on things. Oh, Reaper Scythe! Well, it's a version of it anyway. Reaper sends Baki back into the ring, follows him up as the ref gets to the count of 5. Not sure, I cannot see from my angle, but it looks like it's some sort of hold. Baki, just physically throws the Reaper over, breaking the hold. Again, catches that leg and sweeps. Goes for the ankle lock a second time. Reaper is right at the ropes, but he instead rolls through and kicks Baki back. Baki catches and sends him to the corner. Reaper with the reversal. Back and forth, these guys are going on each other. Reaper is saying that he's going to delete Baki. Oh! Spinning back kick. Brings him back to a vertical base a second time. Sends him up. Oh! Brainbuster off the knee. Baki tries to roll to the outside for safety, but Slender is right there. Reaper backs off for a second, giving Baki time to... What was that? Whatever it was, it busted Baki right open. Leg drop across the head as well. This is not going well. Baki fights back, though. It's like the... Oh! Reaper reversed that spear, and Baki is split open. Baki catches the Reaper and goes for a powerbomb, and then stands over him. Reverse neckbreaker across the knee. Baki sets something... It looks like he's setting something up. I cannot tell. Sends the Reaper around. Huge clothesline. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Just a 2 count on the Reaper. Baki he's bleeding profusely at this point. The ref may have to call this match. Reaper swings around behind him. Catches up with Baki. Reaper Scythe! See that one more time. Just catches him with it. That is out of nowhere. Reaper taunts over Baki for a moment. Goes for his hype up, comeback move off the rope. Nice drop kick. Baki's back to his feet. He breaks off the hold. Both men coming shoulder to shoulder. Reaper with the reversal. Drapes Baki. Oh, feeds Baki through the ropes. And just clubbing strikes over and over again. Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? And then, a straight right hand to the ear. Who punches somebody in the ear? Showing off that beast mode once again. Calling for Baki to get to his feet. Puts Baki up on his shoulders. Rolls through. Calls Baki to his feet again. Baki, why do you keep getting back up? Stay down. Reaper Scythe. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. No! No, ladies and gentlemen, Baki kicks out. It was like 2 9/10 there. Reaper is getting impatient and Baki is losing blood. I don't know how he keeps kicking out. Kid is, spinning back kick. Gets the kid back to his vertical base again. Caught by, oh my God. I don't know how Baki did that. Pure instinct. Pure instinct right there. Baki brings, huge clothesline. Another huge clothesline off the ropes. Back kick, if you will. Oh, another strike. Baki is taken over, and it seems that the Reaper is also busted open right now. What is this? Oh, the flatline? Is that what we're going to call it, Teresa? We're going to call it the flatline? Okay. It's a good name. Baki back to his feet with a European uppercut. And the Reaper powers back. And yeah, Baki, he's lost so much blood at this point. I don't know if the kid knows where he is anymore. Slender goes over to check on him. And he's determined that no, Baki is not dead yet. Reaper sends Baki back into the ring. Baki is very, very slow to his feet. The feet that the Reaper just kicked out from underneath him. Another Reaper scythe. Reaper goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Reaper, after facing loss after loss after loss, finally pulls out a win. But the damage that these two had to do to each other in order to get the win. How is Baki even walking, and why is he approaching the Reaper? Are they going to shake hands? They shake hands, ladies and gentlemen. Mutual respect. Baki is just covered in his own blood. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our third match of the evening. Time for some tag team action. We've got the Dark Order themselves coming out. Sid Crowley and Rex Chappell. They're coming out to take on the T-Tops, who have not had a good record since coming into the company. But this match was put on because of the Union beating the T-Tops. T-Tops wanted a rematch, and Biff Stryker just wrote down the Dark Order because he thought they were both part of the same organization. It's not that. Biff wrote down the wrong name, and that's how the card went out. So the Dark Order will be taking on T-Tops today. That is right, Earl. I mean, eventually they're gonna. Once again, we do not have pyro here in the company at all. All the wrestlers and characters provide their own pyro if they have it at all. Not entirely sure where all that low-level fog came from either. That's not something we can actually have here in the building. Brings the lights up. He did not realize that he had also had the powers of the Undertaker. Sid Crowley crawls up to the ropes over. God, these guys are taking forever to get into the ring. I'm glad that they do not cut promos this slowly, or cut promos at all. I'd hate to figure out what kind of accents they had. All right, let's go ahead and get their opponents out here. Two dudes who are straight out of the late 80s, early 90s. They've got a pair of IROCs that they drove in and parked in the parking lot. They are everything you hate about that one uncle who graduated from high school in 1984 or 88. mullets and flat tops, fingerless gloves, and high-waisted jeans. These guys are ready for some old-school wrestling action. Dark Order versus the T-Tops. Okay. Both teams send a member to the outside to start off, but it's tornado tag rules here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get on! Ooh, big neck breaker from Boomer there onto Rex Chapel. Hawk fights back against Sin Crowley. Hawk also just jumped on that. And the Dark Order fights back and slows the match down immediately. These guys don't work quickly. Lots of very little technical wrestling. This is just a melee out there. Rex sends, I believe that's Hawk to the outside. Into the barricade. Boomer fights back. Sin Crowley gets back in the ring. Grabs Boomer, sends him to the far end. Huge clothesline. Rex and Hawk continue their battle on the outside. Just two dudes trying to cause as much trouble to the other. Sin Crowley with a spear out of nowhere. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Boomer kicks out. Sin Crowley just takes a licking from Hawk there. But that's what he was looking for. He needed the inspiration to cause the damage. The guy in blue is Hawk. Okay, I'm just realizing that. Sin Crowley gets a 2 count on Boomer. Oh! Boomer and Hawk fight back. Rex has none of it, and Sin Crowley just has none of it as well. My God, Dark Order is only allowing T-Tops a little bit of offense to make them feel good. Huge leg drop from the top rope. Boomer takes a lariat from Rex Chapel. And then just allows Sin Crowley to take back over. Oh, both men just start working over Boomer in the corner. Rex heads back to Hawk after noticing he was getting back up. Dark Order is in control here, ladies and gentlemen. Boomer's left in the ring with both men. Just gets handed off to Rex again. Spine buster. On the outside, Hawk and Sin are just going at it with each other. Inside the ring, Rex is giving Boomer a taste of the medicine he gives. Well, it looks like Sin is not doing too well on the outside. Oh, but he fights back with a rake. Boomer looks like he should be in a wheelchair at this point. Only way to win is by pin or submission inside the ring. Boomer fights back against Rex, who he ignores him. Again fights back. Again, Rex just does not care. On the outside, Sin Crowley and Hawk just trading blows. What is that on the inside of the ring? Oh my God, Rex Chapel's neck has to be broken. Goes for the pin, broken up by Sin Crowley. Boomer, oh! Sin Crowley sends Boomer to the corner. Sets him up for something, gets him to the top. Oh, but Boomer fights back. Boomer and Hawk are the only ones left in the ring. Oh, Rex is back to his feet. Jawbreaker. How is he doing that with a broken frickin' neck? Over and down go both members of T-Tops. Boomer continues to fight back against Sin Crowley. Nothing you do to this kid. What is Rex Chapel doing? He just copied Boomer's move. Hawk's neck also has to be broken at this point. There's no way someone could survive through that. From every angle, Rex just kicks Boomer. And then double hit, just leaves Hawk in the ring. What is he doing? Hawk slowly gets to his feet. Sin Crowley goes up to the top rope and meets him with an elbow. Outside the ring, it's just a brawl for all out there right now. Hawk sends Sin Crowley into the corner. Snapmare and a sit-out powerbomb. Stealing that driver. Absolutely blind driver from Boomer. Rex Chapel just does not... He has no respect for anyone. Sin Crowley slides Hawk into the center of the ring. Ref comes over for the 1, 2, 3... Oh! Hawk kicks out. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Boomer starts to fight back. Sets up an old school pile driver. Goes for the pin on Rex Chapel. Broken up by Sin Crowley. Sin gets caught, and he seems to be getting one of these blind drivers as well. Boomer drags Sin's nearly lifeless body across the mat. Rex gets to his feet and breaks up the count. Not even a 1 count that time. Again, dropped on his neck. Rex cannot continue on with that much damage. It's just not possible. Where is Hawk going? For a man his size, why is he climbing the top ropes? Oh! Elbow onto the back of Sin Crowley. Spine buster. Goes for the count. 1, 2, 3. To everyone's surprise, the T-Tops have pulled out a victory here. Can you believe in miracles, ladies and gentlemen? Even here at the final feud, you can see new upcoming talent just pulling out wins. Yeah, I honestly had my money on the Dark Order from the beginning. After T-Tops coming out and showing, that they could lose pretty quickly against the Union, and then losing to Zop Club, I honestly did not think that they were going to make it through this match. But congratulations, Boomer, Hawk, you guys go ahead, crack open a couple of brewskis, enjoy that after party in the parking lot, and turn up the tunes on your IROCs. Have a great time. Hopefully you guys continue to climb up the tag team ladder and challenge for the championship in the near future. Backstage cameras catching up with Jacob, who's going right after PJ, and PJ doesn't like it. PJ gives a couple of swats right to Jacob, and Jacob gives them right back. If we could get security back there as soon as possible, this is going to be a beatdown like we've seen before. PJ is fighting back against Jacob. Oh, putting the boots right to him. Nobody touches PJ DeSilvio like that. He may have lost to the Ghost 2 weeks ago, but he is not going to go down easily against Jacob. He does not care. Locks in Jacob. Slams him against the footlockers around the thing. Jacob fights back, sets up a DDT from PJ DeSilvio. Wow, PJ is, for the first person ever to fight back so hard against Jacob. Everyone else has either died or, kind of fought back. But this, PJ seems to be in control. He's putting He's putting everything. I don't know why he's taunting, calling for the audience. But Jacob gets back to his feet with a little help from PJ, who throws him into the locker room. PJ wants the better lighting in here. That way he knows when he's kicking Jacob's ass, everyone can see it properly. Let's go, PJ. Be the one to strike fear into that monster. Jacob follows him. Oh, that mask. That mask does damage. Jacob fights back hard. Sends PJ onto the hard concrete in the back like that. Oh. Elbow drop. Jacob. Oh my God, he's going to pull out a choke slam back there. Ow. Would have knocked the wind out of a normal man, but PJ DeSilvio isn't a normal man. He's a main event star here. And he low blow. Oh my God. Oh, it gives an adjustment to Jacob's attitude and then does it a second time. Dear God. Oh, knee drop to Jacob's face. Luckily, he's wearing that mask, so he won't have that much damage. I have no idea what that was. That was just a random overhand swinging fist. But this is precision, ladies and gentlemen. PJ DeSilvio showing why he was the most dominant champion here in New England Wrestling Alliance. I'm starting to think that maybe we need to get security back there to pull PJ away from Jacob. Jacob was just playing dead there. Oh, right into the neck. Kick to the upper back. Just kicks all over. Chokes. He's going to lock in the choke slam a second time. Oh, God. PJ starts to try to crawl away into the locker room. Jacob's not letting him go anywhere. Not this time. Sends him into the wall instead. Oh God, it's starting to get it's too much. Kids go ahead and just turn it off here. And a tombstone from Jacob. Oh God, someone get the medical staff back there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've had to move to a completely different arena for all of these Elimination Chamber matches. We freeze time, and we take over WWE Elimination Chamber just for a moment. But first, coming to the ring is Slender. This is for the Chowda Championship. It is an Elimination Chamber. 6 men enter. Only one walks out the champion. And going in right now, Dragon, who just won just last week. I really hope that he's able to at least do a good turnout. You know, it has not fared well for champions going into this match previously, except for, say, Kazan, which oddly enough has only had 3 pay-per-view matches for the Chowda Championship so far. So, the champion going in is 1 for 1. Hopefully, Slender's able to get to the ring at some point. I'm really not sure if he's trying to kill for time, if he's scared, what's going on here. I'm having to kill time, because nobody likes to listen to a video that has no commentary on it. Exactly, Arlene. You know. Somehow Earl and Arlene are able to get to the venues. They travel everywhere. I really enjoy them. Except for Earl sometimes. Except for Earl. Anyway, Slender, find your pod. Get into it. Put out the damn lantern. We need the lights for everyone else. Safety features, sir. Okay, there we go. quick shout out to our sponsor of this match, Grandmama's Clam Chowder. It is the smoothest clam chowder you'll have anywhere. Slender is the first person into the cage. He's barely gonna fit in there. Good thing he doesn't have any hair. I don't even know if there's actually a body in there, or is that just the spirit of something. Probably pure spite. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Lightning. Now, his tag team partner from the Stormbringers, Thunder, did at one time become champion, but was unable to show up to the pay-per-view to defend it. So a new champion was crowned that night. Actually, that means that champions going into the Elimination Chamber are 1-0. That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if today we'll crown a new champion, or if Dragon will be able to withstand the onslaught of everyone else out here. Normally, our champions start off right in the ring, right at the beginning of the match. Lightning heads off to his pod. Everyone seems to be taking their time to get in there. It's almost like some of them have never seen the inside of an Elimination Chamber before. Oh, that's right, only a couple of them have ever been in a... Oh my god, Dragon's coming out third. He's going to be in one of the pods? Now, I did hear... what's that, Teresa? Yes, I'm going to get onto that. I did hear that backstage, each man just drew a number out of a bag. 1 through 6, and that was how they were going to come out to the ring. The first 4 going right into the pods, and the last 2 starting the match off. It seems that Dragon drew number 3. That means that he'll be in the pods to start the match. Now, the pods opening up are completely random. So who knows? He could be the 3rd man into the match, or he could be the last man into the match. Completely random, but he is your champion, the Chowder, the Clam Chowder champion here in New England Wrestling Alliance. This is, as I've said before, Blood Feud 4, the final feud. Dragon heads off to his pod. Let's see who's going to be coming out fourth. Turn to the stage and find out it's Arthur Morgan, the Randy Wrestler himself. Everyone loves Arthur Morgan. He is going into this looking for his 4th championship reign. The man who has held the most belts here in New England Wrestling Alliance. Jedi would probably have something dirty to say regarding that, but it's true. He's held this belt. He's held the Chowder Championship 3 times already. If he wins tonight, that will be number 4. No one is even close. Sergeant Winter is the closest one, with a possibility of 3 if he wins tonight, which would only tie him with Arthur Morgan. Arthur heads off to the last pod. We've got our 4 men in the pod. Let's find out who it's going to be. Starting off this match. Crowd seems to be on their feet. It's Mr. Green, the new guy from Zop Club. He just recently debuted in a Chowder Championship match, was very quickly eliminated, and was given a second chance. Almost everyone who was eliminated, 4 people eliminated over the last 6 weeks, get to come back for this match. So Mr. Green was one of the lucky 4 that got to come back. And hopefully he's able to... I mean, it would be wonderful to crown a brand new kid, second week... at his first pay-per-view, not second week, his first pay-per-view here in the company, he'd be able to win the championship. That would... Not only would Zop Club be the tag team champions, but they would also hold the Chowda Championship, making them the, well, second most powerful faction in the company. They would just need to secure the New England Wrestling Alliance Championship to become the most powerful group there is. I say second most powerful because honestly, they don't care. It's starting off with Sergeant Winter and Mr. Green, a former champion versus a new kid on the block. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for Mr. Green, but at the same time, you got to root for the underdog around here. Sergeant Winter is going to put the kid through his, through the ringer, if you will. Hopefully, Mr. Green will be able to last until at least another person comes out. Because otherwise, Sergeant Winter is just going to make him an embarrassment and then stand in the ring completely alone, waiting for the next opponent. We don't want a match like that. We want crazy action here in New England Wrestling Alliance. We've got Arthur Morgan, Slender, Sergeant Winter, Dragon, Mr. Green, and Lightning. I think we're ready to get this match underway. All right, let's get it on. Coming straight to the ring. Ooh, neck breaker right away from the veteran. Starts working over the shoulder. Sergeant Winter is just putting the kid through the paces at this point. Wondering how much damage he can do to this new guy. Oh, new guy slips through with a reverse DDT. Gives the old man a swift kick, just to remind him that the new kid has an idea of what he's doing. The veteran just gives it right back. Eyesight might not be that great with Sergeant Winter. He missed a number of shots there. Mr. Green is not missing much. Neck breaker across the knee there. Sergeant Winter with the shoulder tackle. Coming out of the pods first. Who's it going to be? Not Slender. He's coming right out. Mr. Green throws Sergeant Winter into a submission. Sergeant Winter decides he's done with that. And Slender decides to get involved. Slender and Mr. Green working together. What is this? No, they weren't. It was just miscommunication. And Mr. Green gets tossed across the ring. Slender standing tall. Mr. Green just enduring damage after damage after damage. Sergeant Winter is, tossed around like a rag doll. And then Sergeant Winter and Mr. Green work together and just start punching the heck out of Slender. And yeah, that Mr. Green is looking for any advantage. If he has to work with somebody, he's going to do it. Slender picks him up, throws him onto the outside there. Arthur Morgan goes for the pin. One. Sergeant Winter was not going to be taken out that easily. Slender and Mr. Green. Mr. Green dodges Slender and slams him into the wall. Inside the ring, Arthur Morgan is taking hit after hit. Into the cage Slender goes. Mr. Green is showing why he was chosen to be part of Zop Club. Sergeant Winter, falling punch. Works over that shoulder again. Mr. Green powering Slender up for a, gutbuster. Comes back into the ring. Mr. Green and Lightning come face to face. Arm breaker there. And takes over. Oh, Slender on the pin. Oh, what is that? I missed that. Outside, Sergeant Winter and Arthur Morgan are working over Slender Man right now. Wow. Inside the ring, Mr. Green is working over Lightning. He goes for the pin. 1. No, just a 1 count. Arthur Morgan now has his eyes set on Mr. Green. Mr. Green powers out. Nice move. Lightning. Where did Slender just come from? Dragon comes out next. Oh, he's the last one to come out of the cages. Smart move. Absolute luck on his side, but immediately put into a pin by just a 1 count, and then turned around for the submission. Sergeant Winter right away going after the champion. Dragon and Mr. Green. Mr. Green gets to his feet first, and Dragon is still down. That powerbomb must have taken a lot out of him. Mr. Green goes for the pin on Dragon now. No, not even a 1 count. It is a full-on brawl over on the side of the ring there. All 6. Mr. Green goes for the pin on Slender. 2, 3. Slender has been eliminated. The first one eliminated. Mr. Green throwing Sergeant Winter against the cage. Gets him up on the shoulders. Throws him down. There's not much padding there. Goes for the pin, Mr. Green. 1, 2. Oh, no, just a 2 count. Mr. Green has the first elimination here. Lightning and Arthur Morgan going back and forth. Again, slamming Sergeant Winter onto the mat there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Fast hands from Dragon on Lightning. The action is absolutely insane. It was only a 2 count on Sergeant Winter. Mr. Green has not stopped going after the old man. Slam after slam on the outside there. Mr. Green gives up on him and goes after Arthur Morgan. Flapjack from Dragon onto Lightning. Ooh, double arm DDT from Mr. Green. Arthur Morgan is not in good shape right now. But he fights through anyway. DDT onto Lightning. Arthur Morgan goes for a quick pin. Dragon's just going to watch him happen. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Mr. Green heads back to the outside and starts working over on Sergeant Winter again. Hands him off to Arthur Morgan. Dragon gets reversed by Lightning. And he reverses Mr. Green up on the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Sergeant Winter has been eliminated by Arthur Morgan. And Arthur Morgan is taken down by Lightning immediately. Dragon and Mr. Green inside the ring going back and forth. Mr. Green fights out of whatever it was that Dragon had for him. Arthur Morgan being pinned. 1, 2, 3. Arthur Morgan has now been eliminated. Lightning, Dragon, and Mr. Green left in the ring at this time. Mr. Green is in control. Goes for an armbar on Lightning. Lightning, is he going to tap out? Dragon has no interest in breaking this up. No, he doesn't, and Mr. Green releases the hold. Dragon fights back. Wow, what a reversal for Mr. Green. It's thrown across the ring, and Dragon heads up to the second rope. Kisses the fist, and brings it down hard onto Mr. Green's head. Lightning sets up the choke slam. Oh, Mr. Green is just being used like a rag doll at this moment. Up and down, choke slam. Lightning goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Green has been eliminated. Dragon and Lightning are the only 2 left in the ring. Lightning with a reverse DDT, or reverses into a DDT. Calls for his... No. Reverse by Lightning. Reverse by Wow, back and forth these two go. They're evenly matched. Flapjack from Dragon. Dragon brings Lightning back to his feet. Walks in the DDT. Says it's all over. Calls for the finisher right here. Gets him up. And it's a sit-out power slam. Dragon taunting Lightning once again. Falling fist. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And still, Chowda champion, Dragon. This match is sponsored by your grandmama's clam. Chowda. It's the smoothest. This action, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much that happened. I was not able to cover everything. But, yeah, sidewalk slam on top of the champion. Champion then being pinned. Not sure what we were capturing here. Other than Mr. Green crawling into the ring and another shot of that, yes. Oh, these slams from Mr. Green onto Sergeant, from Sergeant Winter onto that hard out exterior surface.
Here is your winner.
But congratulations, Dragon, for retaining the Chowda Championship here in New England Wrestling Alliance at Blood Feud 4, the final feud. You'll be defending it once again next week in another triple threat match. Good luck, kid. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for some tag team action. After that amazing match that technically had to happen at a completely different venue, it's time for some crazy tornado tag team action. It's a triple threat match. All three of these teams have been going back and forth for the past 6 weeks. N.E.W.A Kenshi with their Battle of New York. They've been going after Heroes for Hire and the Fifth Layer. And now they've just decided, you know what, screw it. We'll have a triple threat match with everyone to prove who's the best. Because Heroes for Hire wants a rematch against N.E.W.A Kenshi. N.E.W.A Kenshi wants a rematch against Fifth Layer. And Fifth Layer just wants a fight. Yes, Earl, you know that everyone's looking for an awesome fight out there tonight. Some of you may notice that feud has finally been spelled correctly. Someone didn't let Biff Stryker know how feud was spelled, and nobody corrected him for quite some time. So it slipped for 3 straight shows, 3 straight pay-per-views. Now it's been fixed, and it's the final feud. We're not going to get another one of these ever again, ladies and gentlemen. No more blood feuds. Especially since in 7 weeks, we're going to have our first ever 2-night wrestling event. It is the Alpaca Bowl. But first here, we're going to, this match is purely for grudge. The lights have gone black and white, which means that Fifth Layer, the Punisher, Frank Castle, and Daredevil are here for business. These two, they're partners. Yeah, I don't know what it is that Daredevil gives to Frank that gets Frank all hyped up to be out here like this. Does not make a lick of sense. But when has these two ever really made a lick of sense? One of them is a blind attorney by day, and the other one is, well, he's crazy. Frank Castle is crazy. And Arlene is totally all about that level of crazy. But last week, the Fifth Layer handed a defeat to N.E.W.A Kenshi. And all three teams are back. All three teams are looking for domination. Between Blood Feuds 1, 2, and 3, Fifth Layer and Heroes for Hire had their own battle going on. So why not at Blood Feud 4, they bring somebody else in just to mix things up. Alright, let's bring out the final opponents for this match. It's Heroes for Hire. Everyone loves these two. Are they actually going to come out here? I'm not entirely sure. Camera guy, can you get up? Oh, yeah, there they are. There they are. It's Iron Face. Oh, God, I've been in here for way too long. It's Iron Fist and Luke Cage. The Heroes for Hire. I don't know why Danny has decided to be part of Heroes for Hire. He doesn't need any money. Ever. But, well, sometimes Danny just likes to do nice things for people. Yes, Earl, you tell them. And Arlene, too, getting caught by the mics this week. That's awesome. All right. So we've got a triple threat tag team match. Anime Kenshi, Ichigo, and Kirito versus Fifth Layer. That is the Punisher and Daredevil versus Heroes for Hire, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage. Who's going to come out of this match? Why is Daredevil standing behind Kirito? Is he just trying to creep him out, or did he mix up which guy in black that he's supposed to be following around? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on! Oh, huge action right away. Kirito goes after Luke Cage, Ichigo goes after the Punisher, and Daredevil goes right after Iron Fist. Oh my God, it's just bedlam in there. Punisher throwing around Ichigo. Luke and Kirito continue to go at it, just strike on strike on strike. And Iron Fist and Daredevil just showing off what it is that makes them so good. Cannot tell if any one team has an advantage at this time. If one member gets beat up, the other one just starts beating somebody else up. Kirito takes on Iron Fist. Ichigo is rolling around down there, and did he get kicked in the back of the head? Not entirely sure. But Kirito comes to Ichigo's help. Daredevil rolls out of the ring smartly. Ichigo gets dumped out of the ring. Kirito is left in the ring alone with Heroes for Hire, but he decides to go directly at Luke Cage and ignore Iron Fist. Iron Fist spins around everywhere and throws Kirito across the ring. On the outside, the Punisher and Ichigo continue to go at it, and Daredevil is nowhere to be seen right now. Iron Fist with the reversal, and Luke Cage with a cheap shot on the back. Here comes Daredevil right at Iron Fist, dragging him across the ropes. Luke Cage does nothing to help his tag team partner. Instead, he goes out and finds Ichigo, who's just been beat up out here. Oh! Ichigo finally pulls off some offense. Wow. Still cannot tell if any one team has an advantage here. Daredevil and Iron Fist are just putting on a show in the ring right now. Oh, lung blower from Daredevil. Everyone gets back in the ring. Luke Cage breaks up a pin attempt. Kirito slides in for a pin attempt, and Iron Fist kicks out. Goes for the pin attempt on Daredevil, broken up by Luke Cage. Now this match is to the first pin. So it could end at any time. Someone submits or is pinned. The match is over. Iron Fist and Daredevil still going at it. They seem to have some sort of vendetta against each other. Daredevil taken to the outside. Iron Fist rolls out after him. Ichigo and Kirito back in the ring. But the big men from the other two teams... Oh! Ichigo with a reversal. Kirito rolls to the outside to catch his breath. Punisher comes to the rescue of Daredevil. Ichigo goes for the pin on Luke Cage. One broken up by the Punisher. Who then just gives Ichigo just tries to break his back, shove him through the rope. It's Daredevil and Iron Fist are still going directly at each other. They have not stopped since the beginning of this match, other than to beat up somebody else who interrupted them. They're back in the ring. Ichigo is still getting dominated by both of the big men. And Kirito finally wakes up on the outside. Luke Cage goes for the pin. 1, 2. Did Ichigo kick out? I can't tell. Kirito seems to have some sort of lock. Daredevil rolls through, rolls him out. Anime Kenshi is the only one standing, only full tag team standing right now. Daredevil fights back against Kirito, but gets caught by Luke Cage. Kirito flies off the top ropes and takes Iron Fist out of the match. Luke Cage with a strong left hand, and Kirito with a lariat goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh no! Luke Cage kicks out at 1. Kirito goes after Daredevil, sends him over. Daredevil rolls to the outside. Punisher breaks up the move, and then Luke Cage comes back. Luke Cage is just standing over the Punisher right now. Kirito takes advantage. German suplex. Another, backbreaker on that one. Ichigo finally comes back into the ring. At this point, yes, Anime Kenshi definitely does have an advantage. Oh, wow. Iron Fist slides in and starts hammering on Kirito. Ichigo goes for a pin, but broken up by the Punisher. Everyone is back in the ring. Seems like a lot of people are targeting Ichigo again. Punisher goes for the pin. Broken up by Kirito and Luke Cage. Shin breaker on the Punisher from Kirito. Kirito goes for the pin on Iron Fist. 1, 2. No, kicked out at 2. But Luke Cage's attempt on Ichigo was broken up by Daredevil. Oh, Hurricanrana from Iron Fist, who Daredevil has no care in the world, goes right after him. Another lung blower. Kirito climbs to the top rope. Daredevil goes for the pin, broken up by Ichigo. Kirito swoops in for a slam on Iron Fist, goes for the pin, broken up by the Punisher. Kirito is just swinging at anybody right now. That's why I think he caught Ichigo with a shot. Kirito picks up the Punisher, dangles him over. Oh, knee strike straight to the face. Daredevil goes for the pin, broken up by Kirito. Luke Cage slides back in, and he just exits as quickly as he came in. Kirito goes for the pin, broken up by Daredevil. Daredevil goes for those leg shots. Kirito does not care. It's almost the way that Daredevil is going after Kirito. It's almost like he's saying, "Look, Iron Fist is my nemesis, not yours." Punisher is up on the top turnbuckle. When did he get up there? Drops a fist onto Luke Cage. And Daredevil and Iron Fist continue their war. It's almost personal between the two of them. Nice elbow drop from Kirito onto... Kirito catches the Punisher. Punisher catches him right back. Ichigo has something planned for Luke Cage. Up on the shoulders. And, ooh, yeah. Sit out. Slam. Goes for the pin. Broken up by the Punisher immediately. Nice slam from the Punisher. Daredevil is just making sure that everyone... Stunner! Punisher goes for the pin. Broken up by Iron Fist, who just barely got back to his feet. Ichigo continues to be everyone's punishment cushion. Daredevil dodges one leg strike, but not the second one. Punisher seems to be ignoring his own tag team partner. Ichigo sets him up into... Oh, clubbing strikes across the face. Kirito and Iron Fist are... Well, they're asleep on the outside right now. Luke Cage does not break up the submission, but Daredevil breaks out of it. And the Punisher swoops in and starts laying his own punishment onto Ichigo. That kid has taken so much punishment so far, it's kind of ridiculous. Backbreaker across the knee. Kirito swoops in for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Did that even connect? Or did Iron Fist just send out extra waves? We haven't seen the windmill in quite some time. Luke Cage is just trying to use Kirito to clear out the ring. Huge DDT from Ichigo. Caught Iron Fist without his knowledge. Punisher goes for the pin. Broken up by Luke Cage. Ichigo goes for the pin. 1. Broken up by Luke Cage. Ichigo went for a drop kick and missed everyone. Daredevil went for a drop kick and caught both Luke and Kirito. Big splash from Ichigo. Luke Cage rolls to the outside next to Kirito. Ichigo starts bashing the Punisher's head into the corner turnbuckle, and the war between Iron Fist and Daredevil continues. Ichigo continues to be the punishment cushion for everyone else. He has been split open. Punisher is setting something up. Stunner! Kirito was planning on something and missed. Kirito sends Punisher over. I can't tell if that elbow had caught the bridge of the nose of the Punisher or not. But the war between Iron Fist and Daredevil continues, and Kirito just gets caught up in the middle of this now. I'm not entirely sure why he decided to go after either one of them, but he needs to go for a pin, or at least something severe soon. Oh, nice rising knee! Kirito looks around, goes after Luke Cage, sends him over on top of Daredevil. Rising knee to Iron Fist sends Iron Fist back to the... all the way to the outside. Can Kirito pull out the win here? It's just Daredevil and Kirito left in the ring right now. Kirito goes for the pin. 1. Broken up by the Punisher just in the nick of time. Wow. That's a huge kick. Oh, reversed by the Punisher. Drop kick from Daredevil. N.E.W.A Kenshi is down on the mat right now. Ichigo is starting to fight back, but it's not looking good for him. And Kirito looks like he's seen better days. He has seen better days. Ichigo continues to fight back. Punisher decides to just bring Luke Cage into the ring, who is just waiting for his turn on the outside. Stunner on Luke Cage. Stunner, ladies and gentlemen. Punisher goes for the pin, broken up by Kirito. Kirito goes for the pin, broken up by Iron Fist. Daredevil goes for the pin, broken up by Kirito and Iron Fist. Everyone's going for pins suddenly. Oh, Kirito gets, well, just beaten up by everyone for a second there. Iron Fist locks in, broken up by the Punisher. That was a submission hold. Kirito is caught by Luke Cage. Oh no, he fights out of it. Iron Fist was not paying attention there. Iron Fist went after the Punisher, and Kirito is the last one left standing in the ring right now. Not sure what's going... Oh, huge chop across the face. Kirito goes for the pin. 1, 2... Kick out. Iron Fist with a, I don't even know what to call that, onto the Punisher. German suplex from Kirito. Another German suplex from Kirito. Ichigo reminds Kirito that he's part of the team as well there. Neck breaker from Kirito. The battle between Ichigo and Daredevil is heating up right now. Daredevil goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ichigo took all the punishment that he could and finally was not able to respond. These guys put so much of their bodies on the line. There's no way that any of these three teams will be having a long, long career after this. My God. Ichigo he endured only so much pain in there. Kept coming back, the heart of this kid. But congratulations, Fifth Layer, showing once again that you have Anime Kenshi's number. I wonder how long it's going to be until we see Fifth Layer start really climbing the ladder of the tag team division and challenging Zop Club for their title. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some more tag team action. This, though, is for the New England Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Championship belt. We have these guys have been day one. These teams have been at each other's throat. They're rivals. They also have complete professional respect for the other team. It's Woo World Order, Mr. M, Raw B, the second ever tag team champions. They only recently dropped the belts to Zop Club, and then they went right after the number one. They just got the number one contendership as soon as they could, showing why they deserve to continue to be on top in the tag team top echelon of this company. Woo World Order, these guys are absolutely top-notch talent. They don't have to show up every single week. They know they're that damn good. But hopefully they're able to show that they are exactly on level with Zop Club and take the championship away from them this week. I mean, honestly, from a drama standpoint, seeing the tag team championship go back and forth between these two teams, that would be wonderful. But let's bring out the New England Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, you know them as the Daily and Maddie Sneakers. They are Zop Club. No one else would have an entrance this egotistical. No one. Not even the Reaper would have one like this. Look at the bright lights. It forces everyone to look directly at them as they wear those wonderful, wonderful tag team belts from here in New England Wrestling Alliance. The most dominating tag team in the company. They are 14-0. In fact, I'm hearing a little bit of a rumor backstage that they've said that if they ever lose the belts, or lose in general, they'll break up. They'll stop being a tag team. I mean, Zop Club will continue to be a thing, but as a tag team, Maddie Sneakers and the Daily, they'll cease right then and there. That was it. No fights, nothing. They'll just said that they won't compete anymore. It would have to be a worthy challenger after that. Well, hopefully, for everyone's sake, they don't drop the belts tonight. This company only has so many tag teams. Oh, wait, we have a ton of tag teams. Them moving over to singles division would actually, crank up the singles division, probably. Anyways, the Maddie Sneakers, the Daily, Zop Club versus Raw B and Mr. M, Woo World Order. That belt those belts right there, the New England Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions, that is on the line here.
Mr. M, the Samurai Bobby, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 570 pounds, the Godfather, Mr. M.
You just said that.
Samurai Bobby.
Didn't she double introduce them?
The Godfather, Mr. M.
That's the third time that she has introduced Woo World Order.
At a combined weight of 660 pounds, they are the Northern European Adam, the Brain, and the Enforcer, Matt.
Did our ring announcer just have a stroke in the ring? Did someone check on her? But anyway, we have Zop Club, the Daily, Maddie Sneakers taking on Raw B, Mr. M, Woo World Order Tag Team Championship here at Blood Feud for the final feud. As I said, day one rivals here. Right into the action. Daily taken down by Raw B. Maddie Sneakers. Oh my god, Mr. M just slapped Maddie Sneakers across the face. Daily fights back against Raw B. Gives him a fisherman driver? Looked like it. Power bomb coming from Mr. Oh! Daily interrupts, just causing Mr. M to just drop Maddie Sneakers on his butt. Robbie attempts to go at Maddie Sneakers and kind of successful with those strikes. Daily high-flying, missing Mr. M. Who, Mr. M just goes right back at him. That is an amazing, amazing slam from Mr. M. Robbie showing, his athleticism out there. Maddie Sneakers can endure the punishment. These two teams have gone back and forth with wins and losses over the time. Daily, what was he swinging for? Puts Mr. M in the corner. Nobody puts Mr. M in the corner. Maddie Sneakers sent to the outside by Raw B. Daily fights back against Mr. M. Daily goes to the top rope. Over Maddie Sneakers and catches Raw B with a crossbody. That was amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Maddie Sneakers slides back into the ring to take on Mr. M. Big man against big man. High flyer against high flyer. But in reality, it is just a brawl out there between these two teams. There's no need to be technical when all you want to do is win. Mr. M climbs to the top turnbuckle, points to somebody in the audience, and elbow drop across the top of the head of Matt. Oh, and Daly comes down with one of his own. Mr. M was not looking. That's the teamwork right there of Zop Club. Daly and Matty Sneakers, they have an unspoken bond between the two of them. Oh my God, that was an amazing suplex. Ooh, Daly throws Rob B off from Matty Sneakers' head, I think. Float over DDT. Daly is in control. Matty Sneakers off the hardest part of the ring. Robbie's head goes. Super flip from the Daly onto Mr. M. Oh, that hold is being broken up by Robbie. Is the Daly able to... Oh, but the Daly dives just out of the way of Mr. M's strike. Wow, the strength of the Daly to get Mr. M that just up in the air. I don't know how he did it. Oh my God, lariat. Larry the lariat from the Daly there. Again, sending Robbie off from the top of the head of Matty Sneakers. That is one strong head. Robbie tries to sneak up behind the Daly, but the Daly is not having it. Sends Robbie off the corner post. Daly slides into the ring just to let some gas loose. Mr. M slides in because he's not having it. Suplex into a lariat on the outside. Oh, Mr. M goes for the pin. One. No, just a 1 count. Mr. M, Matty Sneakers seems to be just throwing Robbie around on the outside right now. Mr. M lines something up. Oh, big knee to a neck breaker. We've seen that be the downfall of the Daly in the past. Daly sets, what is he setting up? Is this the one-winged angel? It is! But he decides not to go for the pin directly. Oh, Matty Sneakers has moved into business mode. Robbie with a reversal and breaks up the pin. Float over, catches the... Oh! Matty Sneakers is reaching to his forehead like he's been cut open, but he's wearing that hat, so I'm not able to see. Robbie slides... Oh, Mr. M slides in for the pin. 1, 2, 3... Oh, Matty Sneakers still kicks out. Only a 2 count. Mr. M shows his frustrations regarding that. And Matty Sneakers shows his frustrations right back. In the background, Daly catches Robbie. Suplex? Big ol' suplex. The two big men keep clubbing at each other. Reverse DDT from the Daly onto Mr. M. Matty Sneakers immediately moves on Robbie. Huge clothesline from Mr. M. Those are not hands you want, ladies and gentlemen. What is Matty Sneakers doing all the way up on the top rope? Huge superplex. Mr. M misses that shoulder tackle. Daly just starts working him over with strikes. And a reverse DDT. Matty Sneakers with that driver. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, and still New England Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions, Zop Club. Congratulations to the Daly and Matty. Oh, Matty Sneakers was definitely busted open. I'm surprised that he was able to look at the amount of blood coming down. That's a deep wound on his forehead. Right underneath that hat. Can you imagine the amount of blood that's being held back just by the fabric of the hat alone? If that much is coming down, ew. I mean, sorry. Someone get him checked out backstage. And now it's time for the main event here at Blood Feud 4, the final feud. It's a triple threat.
From Cleveland, Ohio.
It's a triple threat championship match. All 3 belts are on the line.
The Action Champion. The
He's-
Animal. The Anomaly. The Basket Case. Mad Dog.
He's the Big Ham Championship, not the Action Championship, but whatever. It is the Llama. He has been on a tear lately, demanding that Biff Stryker put up the belt, the WWE Universal Championship belt, while winning himself a #1 contender shot for the N.E.W.A Championship belt. And since both the other 2 men decided to put their belts up, the Llama's going to throw his belt in the mix as well. Not like anybody actually wants it, but, you know, it's a belt. But let's bring out his first, the second person out here. It is Biff Stryker, Lord Big Ham himself.
From Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Lord Big Ham.
Yes, that's right. Biff Stryker himself. He was goaded into joining this match and putting the Universal title up on the line. But he does not view the Llama as being a threat at all. So he agreed to this. I wonder how things are going to work out between him and Uncle Freddy, though. Because there can be only one winner, ladies and gentlemen. Someone is walking out of here tonight as a triple champion, having all 3 belts. Could it be the Llama? Could it be Biff Stryker? Or could it be the current New England Wrestling Alliance champion, Uncle Freddy, who's going to be coming out here in just a moment? There he is, everyone's favorite uncle, Uncle Freddy himself.
Weighing in at 225 pounds.
He's pointing out Earl over there.
Northern
The 2 of them have a great drinking games? Drinking games, yes, that is what they do. Yes, that's Earl laughing at Uncle Freddy, because last night, Uncle Freddy had to stop after his 3rd bottle of tequila. Earl, of course, continued on until Arlene was able to drag him away from the bar. We got some weird bars around here, okay? They will continue serving you no matter what. But one of these men here at Blood Feud 4, the final feud, will be walking out as a triple champion, having a massive power. Massive power here in the company. But we're just going to put the graphic of the New England Wrestling Alliance champion belt here. The other 2 belts, you've seen them before. They don't need the graphics. That's the belt that actually means the most here in New England Wrestling Alliance. It's the Llama, Biff Stryker, and Uncle Freddy. Let's get on. Right away, the Llama goes directly after Biff Stryker. And then goes right at Uncle Freddy. Oh, brain buster. Ooh. A throwing German suplex from Biff Stryker. But the Llama starts to... reverse from Biff Stryker. Misses with that lariat. But Uncle Freddy did not miss with that Superman punch. Llama rolls to the outside smartly. Biff Stryker taking shots from Uncle Freddy in the corner. Uncle Freddy seems to, well, he just wants to win here. Oh, he definitely wants to win. The fight's back, misses that Superman punch, but gets the crossbody and those fast hands. Biff Striker gets back to his feet, and ooh, that was a chop. Drapes Uncle Freddy over the ropes, runs to the far side. 603. Or wait, no, he's from Maine, so it'd be the 217. Neck breaker from Uncle Freddy. Llama gets back to his feet just to receive a series of punches. Gives one back of his own. They lock up for a second. Nice move from the Llama there. But Biff Striker won't be caught off. Oh, he was caught off guard with that. Duck under into a suplex from the Llama. Uncle Freddy's on the outside trying to catch his breath. Oh, huge knee to the back of the head on Biff Striker. Llama up to the shoulders of the Llama. Ooh. Oh, now that's a move. Nice wrist lock lariat. Ripcord lariat goes for the pin. Uncle Freddy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, just a 2 count. Biff Striker starts to crawl to his feet. Wow, what another brainbuster from the Llama. We've never seen moves like this out of him before. Another toss, release suplex. Llama rolls to the outside to catch his breath for a second, leaving Biff Striker and Uncle Freddy in the ring. It seemed to be all business, not letting their friendship get in the way. Oh, turns Uncle Freddy inside out with that lariat. But Uncle Freddy fights back with a, putting Biff Striker on the top rope, but no, Biff Striker starts to fight back. Not sure what that was, goes for the pin, broken up. Oh, rope break. Rope break is the reason. Not broken up by the Llama. Nice body slam by the Llama. Falling fist. Gets Biff Striker. He's been paying attention a lot to Biff Striker. It's more, there's something between the Llama and Biff Striker. It might be the comments that Biff had about the Llama early on, where he said that some people were hired just to lose in the company, and now the Llama has taken it personally. Oh, that is lower leg knee damage. Dropping a knee right into the kidneys on Biff Striker there. Llama is in absolute control of this match right now. Dodges that lariat. Kick to the gut, kick to the face. Oh my God, series of kicks, leg sweep. Who is the Llama, and where did he get skills like this? Biff Striker gets back to his feet. Oh, actually, was helped by the Llama. Fights back, shoving the Llama out of the way. Tries to gloat about it, but the Llama is not having a reverse DDT. Biff is just crawling around. Uncle Freddy's crawling around. Llama fights back. Is this going to be a third brain buster? How is Uncle Freddy's head still inside his skull right now? Biff Striker goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Just a 2 count. Biff Striker is just not able to put the Llama away at this time. Llama smartly rolls to the outside because the only way to get a win here is by pin or submission inside the ring. Yeah, the fans are not enjoying seeing the Llama beat up the chairman or getting touched at all. Biff Striker and Uncle Freddy meet in the ring. Uncle Freddy sends Biff to the corner. Biff fights back. Oh, we've seen that before from Biff. Goes for the pin. 1. Oh, just a 1 count. Even with all of those brainbusters earlier. Wow. That is a wonderful suplex right there. Technical work. Again, the llama goads Uncle Freddy in and gets him with that combination. Picks up. Oh, go. This is a superpower from the llama that he's able to get. Oh my God. The back of his heel just connected with the top of Biff Striker's head. I think we're going to, I can't see it from where I'm sitting right now. I'm going to need to get a camera. Oh, cameraman, stop paying attention to the llama's butt. We need to move the camera right quick. And yes, Biff Striker's been split open. DDT. He was going for the pressed ham, but was reversed into a DDT by the llama, who now is just working over Uncle Freddy. Uncle Freddy fights back. Uncle Freddy is setting something up here, waiting for the llama to get to his feet. The llama, wiggles his way around and reverses the tombstone. Goes for the pin. Rope break once again. Uncle Freddy saved the entire match, saved from seeing the llama win here. Biff Striker gets in the ring and just gets hammer fisted right back to the corner. Oh, knees. After that strike to the top of Biff's head, he has not been the same. Oh, Uncle Freddy starts to fight back, but gets caught by the llama. Uncle Freddy rolls to the outside, leaving Biff Striker in the ring with the llama. That's Biff is. I think he's suffered an injury, but he keeps fighting back. Ref will not stop this match until someone is pinned or submitted. Biff goes for the pin. Not even a 1 count. Ref was late getting over there. Biff takes his frustration out on the llama, runs to the corner, and continues to run into the corner. Uncle Freddy gets back to his feet. Biff stops, decides not to run to the corner anymore. Uncle Freddy swoops in to get a shot on Biff. Back and forth action between the llama and Uncle Freddy, trading blows. Goes for the arm lock. Goes for a shot. Back and forth. These two will not stop. Will that be enough to plant Uncle Freddy? Llama brings him back to his feet, and Uncle Freddy comes back to life with a shoulder block, and then, oh my God, goes for the pin, but a rope break. Rope break seems to be the thing breaking up all the pins in this match. That was an amazing, amazing move from Uncle Freddy. Superman punch right into the pin, goes for the submission on Biff Striker. Maybe Biff has been worked over enough. He has not. Uncle Freddy just brings Biff over to the corner. Llama just takes everyone out. Everyone out. Wow. Strike to the knee. This combination was... It split open Biff Striker earlier. And, yeah, boom. Catches him right on the top of the forehead. I cannot tell. Yes. Uncle Freddy has been busted open as well. 1, 2. Just a 2. I can't even tell if Uncle Freddy... Yeah, he must have kicked right out of it. Not that powerful, but just enough to get the shoulder up. Llama gets Uncle Freddy onto the shoulders. Oh, that slam every time. Goes for the pin. Biff gets the sledgehammer and goes after the llama with it. He's done playing around, ladies and gentlemen. He knows that this match will not end unless someone is pinned or submitted. So he's taking the llama out here. Goes for the pin. Uncle Freddy slides over. What? Not even a 1 count. The llama dives out of the way. Somehow just moves enough so that Uncle Freddy goes after Biff Stryker. And Biff is, I think the blood is in his eyes. He can't tell who he's fighting at this point. And the llama is just standing to the side, knowing that he's the only one who understands what's happening. Uncle Freddy, wow. Northern Lights suplex, 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. Llama thought he was safe by staying off to the side there. Uncle Freddy brings the llama up onto his shoulders. Flapjack. Llama rolls to the outside. Yeah, I think it would be smart for him to get out. That way he's not pinned here. Because it doesn't look like Biff Stryker's going to be able to get up anytime soon. Uncle Freddy goes for a submission. Locks it in, squats it down, but Biff breaks free. Biff and Uncle Freddy just going at each other, knowing that only one man can walk out. Is this the tombstone onto him? Biff Stryker is out. There's no way he's awake. The llama breaks up the count. Uncle Freddy, rip-cord knee strike. Goes for the pin. Scrambles for it. Rope break. Again, the rope. The ropes have been the MVP of this match. Uncle Freddy goes for the pin one more time. 1. No, just a 1 count this time. Uncle Freddy gets the llama to his feet. Misses the shot. Uncle Fred. The fourth brainbuster. Biff Stryker goes for the pin. He just crawled over and laid his hand over Uncle Freddy. Not sure what the llama was trying to go for there, but Biff was not having it. Llama rolls back to the outside, leaving these two combatants bleeding and tired, left in the ring to continue on. Only one person will be walking out of here as a triple champion. Right now, I would have told you that Uncle Freddy was the top guy. Sometimes you would think that it would be Biff Stryker. And then there's other people who just want to watch the world burn that would put money on the llama. Llama flips him off. Knee strike. Swift leg and the back kick. Oh, this combination. It split open Biff Stryker earlier. It split open Uncle Freddy. Will this be where it ends? 1, 2, 3. I never thought I would say these words, ladies and gentlemen, but and New England Wrestling Alliance Champion, WWE Universal Champion, and Big Ham Champion, the Llama. There's a shiver running up my spine. Wait, what's going on with the lights? The office is really, really cold. The lights are flickering in here. Oh, wow. There's a buzz in the air suddenly. This doesn't feel right. Oh, God. Oh, but there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the llama himself, the belt is being handed to him. Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot describe what's going on. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications.